don't know my body too well because it never felt like it really belonged to me. I only floated around in it like it was a canoe, traveling with me as a passenger inside. Except I had no paddles, no controls, no knowledge of how a canoe operates. How do you steer a canoe? What is a canoe made of? I didn't know it, or know how to know it. And when you first touched me, and I kissed you back, and we ended up in my bed, and your tiny hips and your thin body scooped me up into the center of you, and traveled into the center of me, and I felt comfortable and happy, and I thought, this is my home. Right here, the place that my body meets your body, that's the place I can be I, if you see what I'm trying to say. You were hesitant, which made it even better. I tricked you into my body, that guest house I've been crashing in for a long time, but now I'm home, and I can relax and unpack. You welcome me in, your tiny hips, your curving stomach, your thin chest. I hold you against that flesh around me like a child, and you crawl down and rest your head on my belly, and I cry. Just a little, so you might not notice. Because you are so beautiful. But most of all, this is so beautiful, this flesh house of connected bodies where I live, and I see myself for the first time. But it's disappearing. I know that. I pretend not to, but I do know. That day when we went out driving in the car, my car, I'm driving, you're looking at a map that's open in your lap and you're saying nothing. Nothing. I can't breathe in the silence. We're driving through prairies and there's nothing around but farmers' fields and highways, and I don't know where we're going or why, so I keep trying to think of anything to say, like, there's Black Diamond, that's where they make that cheese. Or, what do you think they're growing in that field? Do you think it's canola? My father used to call canola rapeseed. I hated hearing those words coming out of his mouth. And I keep talking and you smile at me, and sometimes you speak, but it's still silence. Not speaking to me, could be to anyone. Suddenly, I know each moment we spend in silence, our bodies are drifting further and further away. I can feel myself disappear. Your tiny hips, your beautiful child's body is floating away, and I try to crawl back into my canoe, but it's not there anymore. I've given it away. I look into the mirror to remind myself what I look like, but I don't recognize myself as me. What is what I like? And what is what we like? Do you know what I mean? Do I like going to the movies, or do we? Do I like sleeping till noon? Or do we? Do I like making hash browns for breakfast and eat them sitting outside on the step? And do I like strong coffee? And do I like the clothes I'm wearing? And do I like my new haircut? Or do we? Where do I go to feel at home now? Where did I go? Where am I? Is any of this making any sense? Thank you.